everybody, it's Mischievous Mel live from Rockwell, Unscene Music Magazine, and Tattoo.com, and we are at Jerkfest with the one and only Hatebreed.
What's going on, everybody?
So your name, sir?
Frank, play guitar.
Frank, I want to say happy birthday to you because it's 3 months for the album, correct?
Is it?
Yeah, today's the 13th,
Oh, it
correct?
is, huh?
So I could sing it to you,
Yeah,
but I don't want.
Seems like it's been a lot longer than that. I guess that's better that it hasn't been as long. So
It's a great album.
thank you very much.
You guys have been out on the road fucking busting ass with that. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do, but it's nice to be out playing new songs at the shows, and back here, and first time for us, but Michigan is like a second home to Hatebreed. So it's always good to come back here and play. We shot our DVD in Detroit, and we have our roots run deep in Michigan. So.
Well, that's a cool tidbit. I didn't know it was shot in Detroit.
Yeah, Harpo's.
There you go. I have to say, I've seen you guys on the road a few times, and you guys have one of the most brutalist pits I've ever seen from the stage. What is that like to look out and see thousands of people just fucking tearing shit up because you guys are tearing shit up?
Well, I always joke when I'm not on tour and somebody's starting a fight or somebody's fighting somebody, I go, why are you guys going to go do that? I see that every day when I'm at work. So we just hope that everybody has a good time and leaves with a smile on their face. If you want to punch each other in the face, then go ahead. But, leave with a smile on their face, because, seeing somebody get hurt or carried out on a stretcher, that's somebody's son or daughter or maybe somebody's mother or father even. So it's never about that with us. It's positive aggression, if you will. So.
Well, and that's just it. Pits are just that. They're emotion inside out. And you guys have some of the best emotion. I mean, when you stand in front of the speakers when you guys play, my hair blows back. It's great. I mean, that's like not even just a joke. That shit really moves. Yeah. You guys have a great, heavy and loud sound.
Yeah, I mean, that's Gibson and Marshall. That's a combination that's been working for many decades. So it works for us, and, I appreciate the kind words too, we just do what we do. We've been doing it for 22 years now, and we're always trying to just make smart decisions and keep the ship afloat and try and make everybody happy, which you never can do. But I feel like the band does a good job of it. So. Well,
I have to tell you, I'm not a nice person, so that shit was real. I mean, if I didn't like it, I'd tell you.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm a fan of music. That's the only way I can do this.
Yep.
And to me, being out there, that experience, it is something that you can't explain it to somebody unless they've done it. It's kind of like sex. Everybody has it, but it's different for everybody.
Right.
So, and that's kind of what I get from the shows. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny with Hatebreed. It's such a universal band. We can be on tour with a radio rock band or play with grindcore type bands. It's all it all fits in well with us and our agenda. So we don't try to cater to any one scene. I think that we're fortunate enough with the hardcore scene and the metal scene to be a fish that's in both ponds, and we're very happy with that. We feel it should be no boundaries. Music is universal, and everybody should all be one scene. There's no reason to divide, because that's just going to kill it. So.
Well, I agree with that because I have a daughter who's 16, and so I'm into like those bands as well as I say the younger metal bands or whatever, and to cross over and get everybody because I'm older and I love the shit. I mean, I'd prefer to go to one of those shows versus like rock and roll from the 80s.
Sure.
But not that I don't like my 80s music. But
I do too, for sure. 70s especially.
There you go. Well, he's telling me I'm talking a lot, so I need to get to your ink because we are also here for Tattoo.com, and you have some beautiful ink. Can I start with your hands? Because hands fascinate me.
I have my Motorhead tattoo. Motorhead's one of my favorite bands. My buddy Donnie, who's from Detroit originally, Tattoo Boys, he did it. It was cool because we did the Motorhead cruise, and I got to show it to Lemmy, and this is right before a couple months before he passed. So it was cool to show it to him, cool to thank him for everything he's done for Hatebreed, and I love my Motorhead. I also have my Devo tattoo here, which is one of my favorite bands in the world. They're from Ohio, like I am, and they're probably the most underrated band there is. What else do I got? I have my Kiss tattoos. I have Gene and Paul on this arm, and I have Ace and Peter over here because we all know they all have to be separated. So if you know anything about Kiss, and I just flew and saw Kiss Wednesday in Green Bay. I did a meet and greet with them and everything. Had my own private acoustic show with them and had front row. It was really cool. And everybody asks if I know them by now, but I don't. I've seen them 40 sometimes, but I don't know. I have my alligator here, which was more of an angel tattoo at one point, but it had a scar in it. And I met David Vincent once, and he wasn't really nice, so I was like, I'm going to get your tattoo cover up. So that was cool. And then, I don't know, I live in Florida. I got some sea life stuff here, and I don't know what else I have going on, but some of the other guys are a little more tattooed than I am, so maybe you could have them up here. But I'm keep going. It just sucks now, everybody knows the older you get, the worse it is getting tattooed, so.
You're talking to a lady I know about old skin.
Sucks, so I'm always like, oh, I want to get this, and then I think about it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to get that, so. But, we'll keep going. I've got some other tattoos and things, but, one thing that's beautiful about being in the band is you get to travel easily, and if you have tattoo artists that you want to that you see online or in the magazines, you have a good chance of maybe hooking up with them because we're in every damn city all the time. So, and also there's a lot of people that always want to come out and tattoo the band because they're fans, which is very cool. So we have good opportunities. We're very blessed to be able to do what we do for a living for many reasons. Tattoos is one of them. So.
Well, I love I love your tattoos, but the fact that you're a Kiss fan and an 80s music fan and the music that you play, I would have never, no offense, pegged you for a Kiss fan, but that's awesome.
Yeah, my favorite bands are Blue Oyster Cult, Kiss, and the Rolling Stones, so I'm old. But I was listening to Kiss and the Rolling Stones, Blue Oyster Cult when I was 6 and 7 years old. I had Kiss record. I had a record collection. I had the Knack and the Who and the Stones and Doobie Brothers records, and I played them on my little Fisher-Price record player. And I've been into music, and the thing about it, I grew up in the 70s. My parents partied, so the thing about that is, when you get introduced to music at such an early age, you end up digging deep into it a lot earlier than most kids do. So I found the underground in my early teens. I found out about Slayer and Celtic Frost and Venom, and that led me to Agnostic Front and Circle Jerks and Black Flag and all that stuff. So, and the 80s was happening at that time, so you had all those great one-hit wonder bands, which I kind of liked a little bit then, but I think as I get older I kind of appreciate that stuff more now, and then I further dig into country and Motown and all this stuff. So I listen to everything, and I think that's how it should be. Music's meant to be enjoyed by everybody, no boundaries.
I love that. No boundaries. You are an awesome guy to talk to. So thank you, sir, for giving us time.
Appreciate it.
And wow, a day at work with Hatebreed. Can I just say, I'm a fangirl, so I really am. So thank you very much.
What's up, everybody? This is Frank from Hatebreed, and you're watching Tattoo.com.